Good morning. This is Gina with 2 Idiots and 20 Acres, and I am taking a pause today from the homestead and the bees to make cowboy candy. My parents had a great garden this year, and they got an insane amount of jalapeno peppers. And what can you do with a ridiculous amount of jalapeno peppers? You make cowboy candy. For this recipe, you're going to need 4 pounds of jalapeno peppers. I cut those into 1/4-inch slices. Also, I don't care for them to be super spicy, so I de-seeded several of them, quite a few. So I just kind of poked the inside out, and that's where all of the heat is in the seeds and in the veins of the inside of the jalapeno. So if you take that out, it'll alleviate some of the heat. I did leave some in there because I do like the spice, but I just don't want it to be overwhelming. If you're a person who likes things to be super spicy, by all means go ahead and leave the seeds and the veins in. You're also going to need 4 cups of sugar, 3 teaspoons of pickling salt or a sea salt. I prefer to use the pickling salt, 2 teaspoons of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of mustard seeds, 6 cloves of chopped garlic. I leave mine in larger chunks. I like the way that it tastes, but you can make it as small as you like. And this is really pretty easy. You're just going to add your vinegar, sugar, salt, turmeric, garlic powder, mustard seeds, and your chopped garlic all to a pot and bring it up to a boil. Once it comes up to a boil, you're going to bring it down to a simmer, and you're going to go ahead and put all of the jalapenos into the pot and let it cook for about 15 minutes. Now when you do this, the jalapenos are going to cook down considerably. After the jalapenos have cooked down, all you have to do is spoon them into your prepared jars. It does tend to get messy and sticky, so be ready to wipe the lids with a vinegar. I let this simmer for about 5 minutes, and I am going to ladle a little bit of the syrup in each one just till it gets to right about here. Then I'm going to go ahead and wipe the rims off because I was an absolute slob apparently, and you don't want to get any food, have any food on your lid, on your lip. I am also going to try and get bubbles out and do all the things that you're supposed to do when you're canning. Just a side note also, if you have things that you are worried about getting stained, just know that turmeric or turmeric, however you want to say it, is it's a stainer. It's going to stain everything, so I don't really, like, I get these little towels here, and I think they come in like a 10 or 12 pack from Walmart for practically nothing, and I use them for everything. It's just a dish towel, so they're going to get stained with yellow. Oddly enough, there is more juice at the bottom of this. I am going to save it, and I will probably put that all over some kind of pork loin or I don't know what yet, but that's good stuff right there, so I'm not going to waste it. Alright, go ahead and get this wiped up because God knows I have made a mess. Again, fingertip tight. I was reading in one of the canning clubs because, you know, that's the kind of person I am. I'm in canning clubs now, this part of my life. And this one lady had a disaster where one of hers just exploded in her canner. I don't know if it was a pressure canner or hot water bath or what it was, but a lot of people were saying that one of the reasons might be because she over tightened it. I don't know, but I don't want that to happen, so I am just gonna be careful and follow the rules. And this just happens to be ball canning jars and lids. I am not hardcore. Some people are very particular about what type they use. I found these, I think I found these at an estate sale, like brand new, in the box, never touched. And I think I got the whole case for like $5. So that is my jam, saving money. And these are, the jars are warm right now, y'all. So if you're like sensitive to that, I've been in the kitchen too dang long, so I don't even feel heat anymore on my fingers. That's just part of the game. Alright, these are going to go in the canner. Okay, this is at a rolling boil, and I'm going to go ahead and put my cans in and let them process. If you're using half pints like I am, 10 minutes is fine. If you're using full pints, 15 minutes. Time to take them out. Some people turn them upside down. I don't know about that. Oh, I love, y'all, that is the most satisfying thing in the world. When you pull this out and put it down and it does that little pop so it seals. That one didn't do it yet. Yes. There we go. Yeehaw. Just one of my favorite things in the world. Okay. 2 more to pop. I've got the syrup going. Yes. I've got the syrup going. It's the little things in life, y'all, that make me happy. Just the pops on the tops of the canning jars. That's enough to just keep me happy for the rest of the day. So I've got 7 jars of Cowboy candy. Now, here's the thing. Some people I see on YouTube, they've got big families, and they'll process 30 or 40 jars of this. Little steps, people. Little steps, okay? I don't have that many people in my family, so, I mean, we're just doing what we got. Also, this is the leftover juice from the jalapeno. That, I'm reckoning I'm going to throw over some chicken or some pork. Yay. So yeah, so that's it, y'all. This is the end product of the Cowboy candy. You know what? I'm not going to mess with it because I do that all the time. I mess with it until I mess it up. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the camera and get a picture of my loot and get back to work on these banana peppers and see how they came out. I changed the recipe up for those. So again, I always have paper and pencil with me because I'm always changing something, doing something different. But that's how things get better. Excuse the mess on the counter. I've got sourdough going. So that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me. And yay for the pop top jars.